what I'm reading at the moment, they're all financial planning related books. They're probably ones that people wouldn't be that interested in reading. If I was to recommend some books on how to get started, Atomic Habits by James Clear is a good one. So he talks about how little decisions make really big impacts over time, whether those are positive or negatively. So just focusing on those little things. Probably Carol Dweck, her book called Mindset. So it talks about a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. So a classic example would be, I'm this way because that's how my parents made me or that's how I grew up, versus I can be whatever I want to be, provided I put the effort in. And I suppose I'm more of a fan of people doing those consistent things over time rather than the major upheavals. So the example I have is, if you're at the top of a mountain and you want to get to the bottom of it, you don't just go 100 miles an hour straight to the bottom. You go a bit slower and you duck and weave and you adjust along the way to get the result. And I think coming up with New Year's resolutions can be the same thing. If you're trying to be a happier person or a healthier person, or you're trying to get your wealth under control, those little adjustments over time are more important than just going in one direction consistently or as fast as you can. We've talked previously around people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. So $100 a week doesn't sound like much. It's still only $5,200 at the end of the year. But you compound that and do that for 10 years. If you're someone who's 50, had your 40-year-old self done just that $100 a week, you'd be sitting on over $55,000 compounding. And that's actually quite significant.